isfun.com probability tree diagram lesson. They're talking about how you can use a tree diagram to show what the outcomes would be in a more visual way, which I showed you in another screencast that I did. But if I am flipping a coin, okay, the probability of me getting heads is half, and the probability of getting me tails is half. If I flipped two coins, the probability of me getting the first head is half, and then I could either get another head, which is a half, or I could get a tail. Or I could get a tail first and then a heads, or a tail first and then a tails. So you're going to multiply along the way. So if I take a half times a half, that's going to be a fourth. So the probability of me getting two tails is 1/4. And that makes sense because the choices I have is head and heads, head and tails, tails and heads, tails and tails. That's 4 choices, and only one of the choices is tails and tails. So it's just like how we did the compound probability. You take the fraction of the first event and the fraction of the second event, and you multiply it. And in this case, they're just doing decimals. So if I'm going to talk about the soccer game here, okay, it depends on who the coach is. It says with Coach Sam, the probability of being goalkeeper is 1/2. With Coach Alex, the probability of being goalkeeper is 3/10. Sam is coached more often, about 6 out of every 10 games, which is a probability of 0.6. So what's the probability that you'll be a goalkeeper today? Okay, to get Sam, the probability is 0.6, and to get Alex, 1 whole minus 0.6 is 0.4. Well, once I get Sam, the probability of him saying yes is half, and the probability of him saying no is the other half. So I have a 50-50 shot with Sam. With Alex, I have a less chance to get Alex, but when I get Alex, I have a less chance that he's going to say yes. He only says yes 30% of the time. So to find what my chances are, if I get Sam, it's 0.6 that I'll get Sam, and 0.5 that he'll say yes when I get him. So that's 0.3 that both of those things will happen. It's also 0.3 that I would get Sam and he'd say no, because it's a 50-50 shot whether he's going to say yes or no. But for Alex, if I take 0.4 times 0.3, the chances of me getting a yes is 0.12, which is much lower than 0.3. And if I get a no, then it would be 0.28. And all of those should add up to 1. So a 0.4 chance of Alex is coach, followed by a 0.3 chance gives us 0.12. And so we're going to add up the probability. So the probability of me getting a yes with Sam and the probability of me getting a yes with Alex, so the probability of me getting a yes today is a 42% chance. Then there's going to be some questions down here that you can practice with.